Neal, a point there. Did it feel like you got out of jail?
Yeah, of course. When you're 2-0 down, you do feel like you got out of jail, of course. But 20 minutes to go, 2-0 down. We haven't all season been able to chase games well enough, and the boys were so pumped up that they probably didn't play as well as they could have done at times, and then at 2-0 down it looks like the game's over, and credit to them, they kept going, they asked questions, and that's what a lot of teams do in this league, and we've managed to solve that for the first time.
Indeed. And what did you make of the performance this evening?
Well, the first goal is hard because we haven't done a lot wrong. They play it forward, it drops down. The guy's taken a speculative shot and hit an absolute worldie that he probably couldn't hit another sort of 99 times out of 100. So, that sets us back straight away. We're then chasing the game. We had a couple of their keepers made a couple of good saves in the first half. And then second half, it's just really naive of us. The second goal, we roll a short ball into midfield, and we're not aware of what we're doing, and before you know it, within 2 passes it's 2-0, and that was everything we didn't want. So you're right, we gave ourselves a mountain to climb, but the boys are really pumped up. They really want to do well. They're really fighting to get out of the situation we've been in the last few games where we haven't performed well. And the subs, everybody, they're in there. They're disappointed with the way we've kind of put ourselves in a 2-0 position tonight, but they're really pumped up and want to do well, and that's all you can ask for.
Yes, it's good to hear, but I guess is there any fear that the point papers over the cracks of what was another poor performance?
Listen, I suppose in many ways, we look at. We've played well earlier in the season and not won games, and the performance has been really good, but all we talk about is the fact we've not won or we've drawn a game or whatnot. And then lately we've won a game on Saturday and performed solidly. Today we've done brilliant, and the positives are we're 2-0 down away from home. We've chased the game and we've shown great spirit to come back. So I don't really think, for me personally, at this point in time, I should be trying to paper over cracks or anything like that. I should be just speaking it as it is, which is the boys are giving everything. We're going through a tough period and we're determined to come out of it. And today we've picked up 4 points from 2 away games, 2 tough away games, and for me I'd rather talk about the fact we've picked up points.
Yeah, the confidence was, as you say, I mean, last week after the Halifax game was low. Does it feel like the nature of how you got the point tonight and the fact that you got 3 at the weekend is enough to try and help and kind of put the low confidence thing to bed and put it behind you and maybe have something to build on?
No, 2 games isn't enough, but it's something to build on. That last comment you made is perfectly right. It's something to build on. 2 games isn't enough. It's a start, and that's what it is, and it keeps us ticking along for a time when we flow again. And we've got to carry that on. We've got 2 tough games against Yeovil now, and we've got to try and carry that on and try and stay unbeaten and try and pick up points, because they're not easy to get, and especially at this stage of the season. So it's a start. That's all it is.
Why did it feel like the performance didn't improve until you made those substitutions in the second half? Why did they come out so, as you said, naively after the break?
Listen, the systems were matched up against each other, and we didn't find enough space. We didn't work hard enough to find enough space, so it was a match-up. So it's my decision 65-70 minutes in to make a judgment call on how we're going to get back in the game. So we changed it. We went brave, 3 against 3 at the back, pushed on, played 2v2 at the back for us, and went for the game and tried to cause some problems, which we did.
There's still a significant amount of pressure, I'm sure, that you have to feel from the supporters. Do you feel like you can turn that around in their eyes? Do you need to?
I don't really. I mean, obviously the fans aren't here to voice their opinions, and I don't go on social media, so I'll just have to take your word for it. All I can focus on, Charlie, is trying to restore the belief and the quality in this group when several players, or quite a few of the group, aren't performing at the high levels that we expect of them, and I've got to try and pick up results during that period. It's not easy, and that's all I can focus on, is the bubble around this group and try and take it in, because it's like a golf scorecard. There's no pictures, and in this thing we'll look back in 6 games time if we can go on a run and if we can pick up some results, and people will just remember this was a point on the board in part of an unbeaten run, and that's what we've got to try and strive for.
Yeah, and do you feel like that run could be close, could be around the corner, that there could be some light at the end of the tunnel?
Of course, I feel like it. I feel like that we've got a good enough group to go on a run. Of course. But today we're 1-0 down after 90 seconds or whatever it is, and it was hard. We chased it, and then we make a silly mistake, go 2-0 down. But we've shown a bit of spirit, so it could be. Of course, I've got to believe in it. The players have got to believe in it. We've got to get that flow back, and we've got to learn when we don't play as well as we can to dig out results. And I think we was very professional on Saturday. I thought we did the job really well, and today we didn't play particularly well. I'm not going to sort of hide from that, but we've dug out a result against a team that's fairly good in this league.
Some composure by Ini Effiong to just roll the ball down the middle there at the end, wasn't it, with the game on his shoulders?
I couldn't look. We've missed so many penalties this season. I can't look. As I said before, I like people who've got the confidence to step up and take it. The big man's done it at Dover last season, scored a few, so it's fine by me. But I can't look at the moment because we've missed so many.